reasons why you get skin fungus and how to prevent it. Skin fungus is a common skin issue affecting people all of ages, including children. In fact, fungus infection is particularly impossible to avoid as a fungi lives virtual everywhere. Now there are beneficial fungi which naturally live on the skin. Normally we are not aware of those, but when those fungi proliferate, that is when they multiply out of balance, skin issues such as athlete's foot, ringworm, jock itch or yeast infection occur. Although non-life threatening, these conditions can be really uncomfortable and even embarrassing. There are a number of contributors to skin fungus, the most common including sharing clothes and personal hygiene item which someone already infected. The most common risk group include people who sweat excessively, people with weakened immune system, people working close together with people that are the higher risk of getting infected like doctors, nurses, students, etc. People who have been taking antibiotics for a long time, people or children who did not have bladder control. The most affected parts of the body including the armpit, toes and feet, gentle area and place where the skin presses, because fungus depends on moisture to reproduce and thrive. One way to get skin fungus is through direct contact with someone infected or with their skin cell, meaning you should always be careful when using public area such as swimming pools and locker room. It's also important never to use things like combo or towel in those places. It's also good to know that synthetic materials also create perfect breeding groups for fungi. So aim to wearing a natural fabrics like cotton and nylon. Pay particular attention when choosing our underwear. Also keeping your skin, especially the skin under your vest, clean and dry throughout the day is important too. Don't forget your toes too, especially if you spend a long time in footwear. A weakened immune system is another risk for fungal infection. A healthy, well-balanced diet including a lot of vegetables and fruit as well as nutrient prohibits like yogurt can significantly improve your body immune response. As fungi thrives on sugar, it is essential to cut down carbohydrate and increase protein and healthy fat intake. Proper hydration and good quality sleep are important too. As fungal infections are highly infectious, avoid scratching the affected area in order to prevent the spreading of the infection, plus maintaining proper hygiene all the time, like keeping the skin clean and dry. Speed up recovery. Use only clean towel to wipe your skin and make sure that you wash them on a hot cycle afterwards. Being avoided on a defined type of fungal infection is important too. Fungal infections often give different symptoms depending on the area where they occur. For instance, athletics foot affected the toes and the skin in between, causing pinky red skin. It can sometimes affect the sole of the feet as well. Jock itch affected the groin area, predominantly in the teen boys and adult male who play sports and spend a lot of time in locker room. It's manifested by red scary patches on the skin on the feet or sore. Ringworm infection look like a small lifted red area resembling a small blemishes. It is pricky and become flaky on no time. It affects different parts of the body except for the scalp, feet and groins. There are a number of over-the-counter ointment and powder that are effectively treat fungal infections. Although not serious, these skin conditions can affect the quality of your life. So it is highly recommended to consult a doctor before you start treatment on your own. This is particularly important if you have low immune system or diabetes.